Hi everyone. Let's try to get this camera going. Alright, good. Aloha! So, it just came to me, so I thought I'd grab the camera, or my phone, pull it out for this video. Congratulations. To everything. The magic is within us, and the simple fact that we get to experience anything all is the magic. So a lot of people right now are going through a lot of healing and releasing, embracing, integration, so on and so forth. And when it came to me, collectively over about the past 2 months, and became even stronger last night. To any experience, welcome experience, this has been expected. Thank you for showing up. This is welcomed home. And when we say the word congratulations, it has this energy and this feeling of like a birthday party or a celebration or an achievement, a realization. Congratulations. So when we respond, instead of react, but respond to life with every moment, congratulations. So to your pain and your adversity and the things that you're going through, remember, there's no you to let it go. There's the body, the mind, the heart, what we get to experience. And yes, there's the ether, but there is no you or me to let things go. There is this to let go. There's this to be integrated. I used to do the whole, I'm letting it go, I'm letting it go, I'm letting it go, with pretty much no success whatsoever. Because letting it go had this idea of pushing it away, not accepting it, not honoring it for what it was. So letting go never really worked really well, because I was in resistance to it. Oh, I'm letting this go, this feeling, whatever it may be, I'm letting it go, I'm letting it go, I'm letting it go. And when I started welcoming things home, the body, the physical body, is the temple of the Most High Living God, or Source, or Spirit. And so when we welcome things home, we went out and we played and we got dirty and we got bruised up and we forgot our essence, our truth, the beingness of the happening, this happening. We ran away from the light even though we've always been the light. And as we turn around, it's bright, obviously. But sometimes when we see a cloud or a shadow over the light, it scares us. The phoenix burns of itself to be reborn. The Bible says you must be reborn again. And that's moving through all of those things that you thought you were, because you attached and you identified to anything. And when the only constant is change, there isn't anything we can actually identify to, but we can have the belief of it. In order to truly know myself, I must believe nothing about myself. In the congratulations and the celebration of life. Life is the gift. Welcoming home and allowing ourselves to be authentic with burning away all of the beliefs, programs, identifications, even the realizations, holding on to nothing. Holding on to anything holds on to a past experience. Obviously. How many people, be here now, be in the now, be present, so on and so forth. And the thing is, you've actually never not been present. You may not have been present with the body, and with this reality of what's going on, you may have been drifting away in thoughts, or whatever it may have been. But wherever you are, you're always present. And that's a good acknowledgement to have with ourselves, to be like, what, I've always been present, whether I thought so or not. Because that too, of not being present, is a thought itself. So you are present here and now, celebrating life, Because there is one experience, there are all experiences. We have the free will to judge it. Recently read a book that talked about the 7 levels of consciousness. The first level being security, having to take care of myself, having to take care of the body, survival. And as that is a part of life, if there's still the me, you, or I doing it, and not trusting in the universe or God to do it, when that's what that is. When we take security on ourself, as there is no self, but we can believe that there is, which is simply just a belief. But when we really let go, then we embody security, knowing that it's the universe doing it, and we don't have to do it ourselves. Second level of consciousness, the pleasure, or the pleasure level of consciousness. Food, sex, music, social media. Anything can be an addiction of pleasure. Pain. And as we do that in the egoic, or I, you, me, or sense, more often than not, it's used in avoidance to the beliefs and programs that we took on as kids. But there is the sensation level of consciousness in the cosmic consciousness, which we'll get to. The third level of consciousness is power. In the egoic sense of power, it's controlling others, trying to make the universe do things, even manifesting. I am manifesting has the sense of I. The fourth level of consciousness, the love consciousness. It's when we really start to open our heart to acknowledge and embrace that everything is congratulations to the celebration. I welcome this home. And it's okay to bounce in all the levels of consciousness. What's really powerful is being aware of which one you're in at each moment, which is one of those things we practice. It's said to master anything can take up to 10,000 hours. Granted, time is speeding up, so the process of things doesn't take quite as long, depending on what it is. Sometimes it's instantaneous integration. The fifth level of consciousness is the bliss or cornucopia consciousness. At this level of consciousness, we experience everything as perfection. Embracing everything. Can jump into the first, second, third, fourth levels of consciousness and is aware of it, and knowing that it's beliefs and programs that are being dissolved and integrated and released and let go, welcomed home. The sixth level of consciousness, conscious awareness. You are aware of the universe, you're aware of oneness. There's still some identification to I, me, or you, and that's okay. And you play in the other conscious levels, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And then eventually, all the way back in the light, the void, the eternal flame, running through the fire as the fire, burning away the beliefs, burning away the pain. You gotta run through the fire, you gotta be reborn or die. And the dying simply means dying of a sense of self. And at the seventh level of consciousness, there is no you, there is no me, there is no I, there is no self. You become the experience. And you'll start getting glimpses of seventh level cosmic consciousness awareness. As the guy in the book, The Handbook to Higher Consciousness, which I highly recommend to everyone, plays in. Or speaks of in the book. Handbook to Higher Consciousness, not remembering at the moment the author. I'm sure you can find it on Google, as Google and Wikipedia is obviously very powerful tools. So with that, congratulations for listening and watching this video. Congratulations on the life you're living. I thank this for all the experiences that you've had. Whether we find them of pain or adversity, or love and liberation and enlightenment. To me, it doesn't matter what the experience is, because at the seventh level of consciousness, there is no more desire to manifest anything. Because the idea or the intention or whatever it may be to manifest includes an I, a me, or a you. And eventually you move beyond all desire to manifest, because manifesting is always happening. That's what the happening is the manifestation of happening. So just for a little while, I loved playing the game in the past few years. I started with Abraham Hicks about 4.5 years ago with the desire to manifest. And every time I thought of manifesting, it had a self involved. And there's times that some really cool manifestations happen. And then I decided I wanted to see, as the sense of I, what would happen if I stopped intending or the thought desire of manifestation. And literally to see what manifests. The ocean doesn't question the wave on why it's going in the direction that it's going. It simply goes with it, and it doesn't look back to see where it came from. The eyes are in the front of our head, because that's the direction we're going, is always forward. Unless you're riding in the back of a pickup truck facing the other way, and then it's kind of weird and trippy, but we're still always moving forward in life. And as we allow, get out of our own way, let go, let God, for this happening to happen without putting our imprint or desire, our needs, our wants. I totally understand the universe, God, source will give this anything and everything that is of the highest calling, service, joy, and celebration. Because along the path, those are breadcrumbs to lead you back home, even though you've never not ever been home. But you've built up walls around your home. You will also get to the place of zero preferences, where you don't care what happens. And also, zero boundaries. It's all you, it's all me, it's all this, and it's all happening. The key part of our free will is to not rush it. If things aren't happening the way that we think they should, we're moving faster or indifferently than life is. And if we're thinking about anything, we're moving slower than the universe is. There's still a sense of I. Eventually, all dreams at night will fall away. Eventually, all thoughts will fall away. And a good amount, all feeling will fall away. But if there is a feeling, it's simply a part of the experience, where you become the totality of the experience, where there is no sense of self. Congratulations. Welcome home to all of it. Thank you for showing up. This has been expected. This is welcomed home. With that, I welcome you home, all of you, all of this, within this heart, within this temple, as the unity is always there, and it has always been there, and we get to believe that there isn't anything not in unity. We get to judge it as not, but it is. Welcome home. I love you. I honor you. I namaste you. I respect you. I celebrate you. I celebrate this. I honor this. I respect this. Congratulations. You're already home and always have been. Aloha.